First today we'll be taking on Madden 26 on a franchise on part number 3 and live stream because after yesterday we could do part 1 and 2. So we have New York Giants versus Denver Broncos. What is going on? How in the world was they happening? Okay, so Giants versus the Broncos. Weekly strategy. There's no way about a weekly strategy. Joe Burrow and the Chiefs rivals face off. Good job, Joe Burrow. ESPN follows on Twitter. Dude, it's like follow us on Twitter. Twitter page. Homepage. Michael Vick. ESPN. Wait, how many times? Brock Howard, Caleb Williams, and the Bengals. There's no way in week 6. Cincinnati Bengals quarterback. Former Chicago Bear. Lowe's on defense. Josh Allen, former Buffalo Bill, now turning to Las Vegas Raiders. Daniels shutting down to Kansas City. Are you serious, Daniels? You got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Well, what's that going to be RBO league? What's that going to RBO league? So, Commanders win, Cowboys lost, Chiefs win, Chargers, Saints, and Eagles. So, yeah, but Eagles are going to be doing week 6. No, we're on to the week 7. This is stupid moments. Skip to weekly strategy. There's no way about weekly strategy. And let's take a look over the inside. So, now what? Denver Broncos will be the game. The Coleman brothers or bros, maybe? I do not know. The Coleman Bros is called my channel on YouTube. God, easily. Denver Broncos turning to Josh Allen and the Bills, but I'm turning to Denver Broncos. Why is going to be all torn up? Now, I'll tell you what. The Giants jerseys are really good. All 8 jerseys are really good. Let's pick 2024 alternate. Obviously, the Coleman Bros to channel on YouTuber. And let's just get this one. Why does light up we just saw? Alright, here we go. McCarthy lineup. Samson rushing forward. And Samson been the lead. Alright, here we go. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Broncos. Touchdown Giants. Not Broncos, just Giants. Dylan Sampson has rushing for a touchdown for J.J. McCarthy. Wow, that was crazy. J.J. McCarthy rushing for the touchdown. Dylan Sampson. All right, 7-0. McCarthy gonna go ahead on snap. Burrow gonna get into my Dylan Sampson. Marshawn Lloyd on a tackle. There is a Bronco defense. Good job by the Bronco defense. 3rd and 7. All right, pass and throw. McCarthy sets and throws away. Marquis Van Scanling. What a pass, and a New York Giants first down. Who's gonna be? McCarthy and throw nearly picked off, nearly intercepted. JJ McCarthy nearly picked off. While looking at the Giants, notes are there's no reason. The Giants players on the notes. McCarthy looking to front away. McCarthy, and they're so close to call. So close to JJ McCarthy. What pass, bro? The complete pass. Oh, we got 3 seconds left. Dylan Sampson, touchdown, Giants. Dylan Sampson for the touchdown. Let's point out to my on second quarter. McCarthy lines it up, hanging on, and nearly interception. This seemed like Patrick Mahomes to the Chiefs. That was an early intercepted. McCarthy got past Dylan Sampson, touchdown, Giants. Dylan Sampson for a rushing touchdown for JJ McCarthy. That career moving win. Alright, here we go. This one is going to be a field goal unit. Alright, they'll send a field goal unit. And kick is blocked. And the kick is blocked. It's picked up by Blackmon. And rushing yard. And touchdown, New York. 27-9. And the Giants will jump ahead over and the Broncos. The Broncos were not going to be comeback story. Yeah, Broncos will be kicker, but there's no way better. 2089, JJ McCarthy in the lead. McCarthy gonna run to Sampson. Touchdown, Giants. Good job by Dylan Sampson. Look, it's going to be all skipping abuse. Yep, Giants win 35-16. That'll do it on this game. Lamar Jackson and Broncos, I have no idea. Why Lamar Jackson and Broncos? There's no way better. Dylan Sampson and the Giants. Great job by the Ghouls. Yeah, good job by them. Upgraded. Alright, next weekend to take on the home of Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, what is that? There's no way. Press conference on week 8. Somehow look at the Oddbean Challenge. McHenny Blackmon. Development player. Day by day. Yep, it is. Game Day Challenge. Good job for High Blackmon. Oh, it's second going to be on a film section. Coach's office, week 8. Good job on week 8. Obviously, I went to live stream. I went to live stream because my overs So yeah, thank you to subscribers to my channel. Before then, we think of obviously, I cannot see anything. Shot play is looking good for Chris. Second level is second level. Yeah, good job on second level. Temperature boost. Yeah, good job by the New York Giants head coach. Good job. Settle in, guys. Settle in. Brian Double. Linebackers on rival me attack. Oh, Travis Kelsey. Oh, Travis Kelsey, former Kansas City Chief. I have no idea. Travis Kelsey will be befores. Why can't hold up? Why can't hold up? You're gonna be rid of it. On the receivers. All right, here we go. This one gonna be All right, here we go. Eagles versus Giants. Let's go back. Week 8. Okay. Week 8. Well, coming up next. All right, week 8. Eagles versus Giants. Yeah, good job by the Giants. Justin Fields and the Eagles are here. They come. Justin Fields and the Eagles are coming up. They'll set a throw, and then it's so close to call like Justin Fields. They'll set a throw away for the touchdown. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Hassan Reddick looking to pass. Justin Fields. Justin Fields. They'll set a throw that cannot avoid for a run for a touchdown. You have Justin Fields, 2 rushes, 8 yards. You have defense for the New York. First and goal for Philadelphia. And run, they're so close. Yeah, I think maybe but they're so close to for the touchdown. They cannot stop it, and the Eagles will be avoid. Voigt's corner. Third and goal. All right, third and goal. Justin Fields. And Justin Fields cannot believe it as it goes down by Barnes. Kyle Van Noy got on a tackle. Now it's Barnes on a tackle for a loss for Justin Fields. All right, here we go. Eagles lead a field goal unit. Gap kick is going for Eagles. How many times Kyle Van Noy, former Miami Dolphin? How many times in total? All right, here goes Samson. Rush yard, and it's Samson. Touchdown, Giants. Yeah, good job by the Giants. Down with Samson, good career. J.J. McCarthy, great job over defensively. And Samson will be a good player. Our Eagles defense. Third and 12. First and goal for the Giants. All right, brace us a 2-minute warning. Back to you for Eagles territory. McCarvey, wide left, and narrowly intercepted. How crazy, but trick play. McCarvey got handed out to Dylan Sampson. Whistles are called timeout. Timeout by the Eagles. 14-3. JJ McCarvey will be a great career. Obviously, and touchdown Giants. Tib Ree, my man. Yeah, Giants lead 21-10. Yeah, Justin Fields will be returned over Jalen Hurts. There's Travis Hunter, former Jacksonville Jaguar. Looking to pass, looking to throw. Fields. And narrowly intercepted by Bobby Wagner. Skipping ought to be a play, so. Skipping ought to be a play, so. So you have a good job of Jamar Gibbs. And so, yes, man. Alright, free left. Fields, they'll set a throw, and touchdown, Eagles. Yeah, good job by the Eagles. Good play. You have Justin Fields and Eagles. All right, here we go. McCarthy will set a throw and narrowly picked off. Narrowly intercepted. Fourth down and 3. McCarthy, they'll set it a throw, and this is caught. Jalen Waddle. Waddle. Look at the gun run by Waddle. McCarthy into the Giants. They'll set a throw. JJ McCarthy. All right, brace us a 2-minute warning. Eagles lead 25-21. All right, McCarthy battle leads career. Dylan Sampson rush yard. 9 rush at 56 yards. Them, I know, good job by the Giants. McCarthy, they'll set a throw. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Waddle, former Miami Dolphin. Trick plays up. Justin Fields, a great job by the player. And Justin Fields going to be slides and a hold. Hunter leads over by the moving. Fields looking to throw. And first down, Philadelphia. 28-25, the Giants lead. Auburn hits them. Hurts. Justin Fields. And Fields rush yard. And a Fields, he wants the football. Unfortunately picked off by the Eagles. But nearly fumble. Got Diggs. Rush yard, Justin Fields. And Fields and going to be sliced in a hole They're to call the title by the Eagles. They're second. Already keep left. And Justin Fields, but pass throw, but it's complete pass. We'll be live on part number 4. Tomorrow we'll be on part 5 and part 6. Kyle Van Noy getting a sack back by Justin Fields. Avoid. Yeah, good job by the Justin Fields. Looking to throw Fields. And Fields rushing yard. And Fields and slides to the hole down to stop and field. A cross stop and a first down yardage. 4 down to 6. Alright, let me see kick his block right here. And kick is blocked. It's picked up by the Jones. And the Giants will win 28-25. What a celebration for the Giants. Gavin Davidson, Eagles fan, joins anything FTW. But he joins what happens to Bills versus Dolphins. What happens Evan Ahmad taken away. Michael Hall is taken away. Be's taken away. What happens in the Raiders versus the Broncos game? But what happens in Broncos versus the Raiders? The Broncos were really good on the first half, but no. But Seahawks fan is going to remove your standard mod. But also because any chain, but okay, Bremer. Anything up TW, there's no reason why. Dylan Sampson will be good job by the player. Upgraded, so yeah, thank you. Oh my god, I understood. 20 players upgraded. All filled is in. There's enough money. Okay, here we go. Defensive end. Black Mom. Thomas Quinn will be great job over by the head coach. Looks like we're going to be stories. Yeah, we're not watching weekly recaps because it's boring. We're not watching a weekly recap because a weekly recap is going to be boring because I don't know if anyone wants. After we'll be wait until the playoffs. Alright, next week in the hand against week 9, we'll be into 49ers game. Also, better look. I'll join a Roblox on NASCAR Legacy. Enjoy my game. I love a car. Martin Truex Jr.'s Reese Sears car is really good at Toyota Camry 2024 season. Maker Opper. Darren Nanny, former New York Jet. Derek and Nanny, former New York Jet. Terrence Marshall Jr., former Philadelphia Eagle. Noah Igbino Gian, former Washington Commander. That one is great. Washington Commanders players are really good. Over Washington Redskins. KJ Osborne, former Washington Commander as well. Make offers. But really good job. NBA 2K26 are better than Madden 26. Before I try, we're going to go ahead on a franchise. Why go ahead on franchise mode? Mason Richmond. Yeah, good job by the Giants player. No more former teams. Luke Highgard, former college. Luke Haycard. I drink a sweet tea. We got 25 minutes. Yep, 25 minutes. But moving on to part number 4. Hassan Reddick, Hassan Reddick, former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Eric Wilson, former Minnesota Viking. Yeah, good job. Going to be all players. How many players? Josh Allen's upgrade to Las Vegas Raiders. David Shepard, former New Orleans Saint. Aaron, Aaron City, the New York Giants. Yeah, Cowboys are going to be traded. Porter Diggs, turning to Dallas Cowboys, former Tennessee Titan. Alright, week 9, guys. Week 9. Yeah, we're gonna get almost starting to on part number 4 because already I really guess. I'm turning to throwback. I'm turning to throwback. Yeah, I know 49ers are a great job at our jerseys. All alternate jerseys, that was a really good. Oh yeah, MetLife Stadium and Central East Rutherford, New Jersey. Okay, here we go. Giants offense. All right, here we go. Jason McCarthy and the Giants. Third down at 3. McCarthy. Slide left and McCarthy. There's no way you go for Dylan Sampson. There's no way. Yeah, four down for Jake. 49ers fans are gonna be all torn up. Jake McCarthy will get a good play. Money raining like a tornadoes was normally incomplete. There's 10. Yeah, good job by second down and 10. McCarthy slide left and complete. Yeah, complete. I don't think it was in number 12. I think it was behind number 12. And it's all yeah, man. They'll set up front away. McCarthy, Marquez Valdez, since Gatling. First down, New York. That was the end of the first half. Yeah, good job by the Giants. Our 49ers will be kickoff that we are underway on the second half. Yeah, so close to call like Brock Purdy. Joe Mixon, former Cincinnati Bengal. Why does nobody want to get a former Bengal players? Do you like Joe Burrow? I do not know. I don't know. Hassan Reddick, Travis Etienne, former Jacksonville Jaguar. Hassan Reddick ready to go on avoid Travis Etienne. Nowhere to go. I eat Popeyes. Say, I mean, Popeyes. Yeah, Popeyes says I try out spicy flounder fish sandwich. Hassan Reddick and their so close, and Travis Etienne so close. First and goal, 49ers. 60 in a pinch. Our first and goal for the 49ers. And he's not going to get a touchdown. And deep by the Giants defense. Hassan Reddick on a defense get a avoid. Etienne and touchdown San Francisco. Travis Etienne, former Jacksonville Jaguar, for a touchdown. Yeah, good job by the Giants. 14-0. McCarvey got into Dylan Sampson. 14 rush, 44 yards. Look at a good job by the carry. Good job by the carry. McCarvey and Giants. First down at 3. Okay, Giants. Still rushing holds. And rushing holds. And Dylan Sampson and rushing for 60 rushes, 62 yards. Yeah, Giants is going to be a 2-point conversion. It's good. By so leading. J.J. McCarthy. Look at you by the straight left. There's no way. I saw Renegade rating on Willie avoids, and Travis Etienne is so close to call for the touchdown. There's an injured player for the New York Giants. Oh boy, that was crushing. I hope it's okay for the Giants player. First and goal for the 49ers. Travis Etienne, and they're so close to getting a second down and goal. Alright, 2-minute warning. Yeah, 49ers lead 14-8. Great field position for the 49ers. So then, I did not know. I don't think so. And rushing yard, touchdown, 49ers. Jamar Gibbs. Zach Moss. Yep. Zach Moss, former Cincinnati Bengal. Let me see will be a Giants player. Alright, Jason McCarvey will be final play. Alright, here we go. McCarvey. Rush yard. McCarvey, they're so close to goal. And intercepted. Yep, so close, intended for Travis Kelce. Yeah, 49ers win 28. Yeah, Giants win. Or actually, 49ers win. Good defensive struggles. Good job by the 49ers. Will we win? I was thinking we're gonna be enemy end zones like cornerbacks. Joe Montana and the 49ers. Down rookie gun will be upgraded players. Alright, next week gonna be jump ahead to into by the Bears. Jeff, I do not like it. Oh, what is this? NFL will be just to keep postings. Salute to service. That's nice. Point a moment. Alright, here you go, Giants. What we believe. Alright, here goes Soldier Field in Chicago. Why the Bears players? Big man is great job by Volney on being legendary. Dylan Sampson, 5 yard, 5 rush, 20 yards. Yeah, 4 down conversion. There's no good way. Okay, wake up. All right, they'll set a field goal unit. Braden Narvison. And a kick, it's missed. That kick is no good. Braden Narvison. Kick is no good for the career. Patrick Holmes and the Bears. That former Kansas City Chief. Rushing yard and a Mahomes and it's gonna be not gonna be a void now. It's gonna be a void. Patrick Holmes and the Bears. First and goal. Get into touchdown Bears. What a play for the Bears. Why defensive struggles? Dylan Sampson rushed the yard and Dylan Sampson for 29 yards. So then the Bears gonna be a bye week 7-2 regular season finale. McCarvey got it into Dylan Sampson. What a play for the Giants. Ginger McCarvey will be good job on the play. And over against him and him. Touchdown Dylan Sampson. Touchdown Giants. Yeah, we're tied 7-7. Over by the Bears. Hassan Reddick going to be a void. Mahomes, they'll set it a throw and caught. 48 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interception. So then, the Bears need to punt away. What is happening? If the Bears offense was so hot. All right, here we go. Dylan Sampson had rushing yard, and Dylan Sampson had rushing yard, and touchdown Giants. Dylan Sampson 4 for the touchdown. Unbelievable. That'll do it in the first half. That'll do it. Hassan Reddick. Looking to pass for Hassan Reddick, and Mahomes gets sacked back by Karis Jenkins Jr. What a roughing in a day. (14-10). Artie Keith left. Dylan Sampson. Sampson looking to run and out of bounds. Touchdown for the dive-in for the Giants. Dylan Sampson, former Cleveland Brown. But Harvey got into the pass by Dylan Sampson. That 14 rushes, 166 yards. But Harvey got into my Swaylet and nearly picked off and nearly intercepted. McCarthy deals slide left, and McCarthy get through. Follow this down to really good. McCarthy play fake. Pass complete in the middle by Dylan Sampson. 142 yards. It's likely going to be a corner blitz. But corner blitz, like in a Seattle defense. And McCarthy gets sacked. Got Bears to use their final timeout. So, yeah, and the clock is stopped at this over minutes. And Dylan Sampson, and he wants a football! It's picked up by the Bears! What a trick play for the Bears. How many times? Look at that football on a trick play. Two-minute warning for the Bears. Yeah, Bears are going to be so late out front. Hassan Reddick. Okay, here we go. By Mahomes, rushing yard, and Kabli. He wants the football. He just stays out of bounds. Hassan Reddick. Mahomes into Hassan Reddick. Mahomes rushing forward and nearly complete, but it's incomplete. Intended for Josh Jacobs. Farrell, a great job on a tackle. Mahomes and throw. Mahomes get a fervor and nearly picked off, and the Giants will win 21-18. What a rugby start for the Giants. 30 seconds. Mahomes will set a throw. And incomplete. There's a field goal unit for Greg Zerline. Mahomes and company. Mahomes, they'll send a throw. Mahomes get a fervor. He won't get into about a sack. It's going to be complete. And nearly complete, but a throw, but it's incomplete. Third down and 10 over Farrell. Tackle there, stop there. All right, Farrell. Mahomes, they'll set a throw, and Mahomes cannot believe this. Quick short. One final shot for Mahomes. Got a fervor. Mahomes. He wants a football. He wants a football. And the Giants will win 21-18. That was the over. The Giants will win again 21-18. Travis Hunter, former Jacksonville Jaguar. Upgrade to all players. Jump ahead like on next weekend. Eli Bacon, great job. Look at it, all mock draft. Mock draft number 2. So, depending on what we can do best. Eli Bacon, great job by the player. Cam Stanford. Why he wasn't going to be rushing? I do not know. Oh, Packers game. Let's go. Packers. So we have Giants versus the Packers. Commentator will be on the Packers game. I'm going to be 15 when I get to the Packers fan. Before, who's winning on a Super Bowl? But Super Bowl title. But Harvey and the Giants. First and 10 rush yard. McCarvey will set a throw and caught Jay Waddle. Waddle won't pass complete. Over intended. Jeff, good job on the Giants. First down, New York. The run of the season. Dylan Sampson, Nick Bolton on a tackle. There's enough. They're stopping a few yards shy of marker. Kid rushing for Dylan Sampson, and Sampson is rushing to rush 9 yards. J.J. McCarthy will be a great job on her pass for it. Looking about for him, McCarthy, Nilsson, touchdown, Jay Waddle. Waddle for the touchdown. Unbelievable. There's not going to be an official review. Why Bo Nix in the Packers? There's no way. Why Bo Nix? But Bo Nix stays in the Broncos. They're staying. Our next is Seth Rowe, Isaiah Pacheco, former Kansas City Chief. Chase McLaughlin kick is going. Braden Narvisen. McCarvey to Seth Rowe, and narrowly picked off or narrowly intercepted. One of robbing day for the Packers. And narrowly intercepted. McCarvey to center throw. Caught by Pittman. And they're so close to call for the 4 down to inches. So I'm on 4 down. I'm right on his central here. Yeah, Packer defense. Oh my god, that game is boring. That was being in the third quarter. Hassan Reddick, and they're stopping the field. What is so close by the Packers? Nowhere to go by the Packers. McCarthy does set a throw, and McCarthy gets sacked back around 45-yard line. Trying to do Bold next. Bold next so we can worry really good about the players. Next, they'll set a throw. Next is gonna be Ferber. And he's stopped a little bit, few yards shy of marker. All right, next they'll set a throw, and nearly is short yards, but a throw, but it's incomplete. Yeah, Giants will picked off. Take the kneel. What a roughy day for the Packers. Yeah, good job by the Giants. Giants wins again 21-9. 21-6. I mean, actually, 21-6. 21-6 is really good. Marshawn Lloyd. James Hudson. That was all keep a rushing for upgrade. Upgrade to my players. Yeah, I think maybe Valdo on a stream before go ahead on part number 4. We'll be on the live stream. And so yeah, see you in part number 4. All right, and I'll see you later. All right, later, guys. This game is boring.